future and for their prospects with regards to university and the kind of lifestyle that I was hoping to provide for them. I mean, this kind of studies, a law degree is 6 years, and I'd spent the last 7 years studying, actually, which adds up to about 7 or 8 or 9, even 9 years of studying the suburban knowledge and passing that exam process, which is pretty tough as well. And then obviously going on to the green badge, which is studying for 4.5 years, and then going through the 15 months process of exams, which I got to. And then, like I say, it just destroyed my life, really. I haven't been able to go back to the knowledge because of the situation that I find myself in. My last appearance on 28th was pretty much the decisive turning point in my life, actually, with regards to my career. I was initiated, what I would class as initiated on my last appearance at the knowledge, and since that point I haven't been able to. I wasn't able to attend any appearances after that point, and my life has pretty much changed for the worse. Actually, I've been followed around by what could only be described as occult-like individuals. I've had my property as being. Actually, I've lost my property. I lost the house that I spent 10 years building and decorating. I lost my taxi that I spent 5 years paying for, which was £23,000. I've had to move and downsize. I haven't seen my children for almost 2 years due to these kind of what can only be classed as occults incidences. And I've had a really tough time, actually. It's been really tough, and it's all down to the knowledge and the way that the knowledge initiates the brain. It's been scientifically proven through the years that the knowledge or the brain grows as an individual studies the knowledge. So the hippocampus grows, the neurological pathways in the brain connect to different parts of the brain that possibly wasn't connected before or was possibly laying dormant. But which is a neurological, scientifically proven. There's been many studies with regards to the knowledge and the way that it affects the brain and the way that it enhances the brain. I would say the knowledge generally enhances the brain, but with regards to these kind of initiations that was also attached to this central London process was completely different. I'd already gone through the knowledge process previous to this exam with the suburban licence, and I didn't experience this kind of, although I experienced the growth in the brain, and I could feel the growth in the brain as you do as a black cab driver, the same as you feel the activity when you're planning a route in the brain. I could, on the first occasion of learning a suburban taxi licence, I could see that, or experience that, there was an improvement in the brain, in the functionality, and in the quickness of my thinking, and in the way I articulated myself, and also probably in my intellectual side of my brain increased and enhanced my personality somewhat. But with regards to the green badge in central London, I would say up to 56 years, I still experienced the brain growth through the study. I still could feel the neurological pathways connecting, and I could definitely experience enhancements in the brain with regards to intellectual capacity and also brain functionality. And I could feel that on a daily basis. I could feel certain parts of my brain were expanding, and I could even, believe it or not, I could even sense fresh blood flow to certain parts of the brain that I hadn't experienced before. So you could imagine when you're indoors and you get maybe a fresh blood flow to your eyelid, and your eye sort of flickers, or they say you get fresh blood flow to your hands, and your hands you get sort of pins and needles, and you can sense a fresh flow of blood to that part of your veins or your body or whatever. But I could certainly sense those parts of. I could certainly